Hi, this is Digital Fam, and welcome to Overland, the ubiquitous metaverse. So, thanks for stopping by. So, in this video, I am going to go on LinkedIn and talk about two posts that I happened to catch prior to sleeping. Yes, that's right. Before I go to sleep, I always like going onto LinkedIn and creeping people. No, that's not really true. Anyway, I wanted to go on LinkedIn because you need to just to see what's going on in the professional world, and I caught one post from a person, and I'm going to share that right now. So his name is Alan Smithson. I'm not sure if he is actually a contact of mine, but I guess I must be following him because, oh, look, he's a co founder of Metaverse. How creative. So he put out a poll, and this poll, and it really interested me because it's like, what? When I saw the answers, I'm like, no, 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 no. So let's read it together. Which company is building the metaverse? Which so let's read it together. Which company is building the metaverse best in your opinion? So he goes aside from Metaverse, obviously, which is his company, and maybe we'll go and see what Metaverse is really all about. But I was just interested about the poll, and well, look at the options: Facebook slash Oculus, Epic Games slash Unreal Engine, Microsoft slash HoloLens, and Snap slash Lens Studio. So all the names on the left hand side are like companies or platforms or companies that deliver or develop platforms. And on the right hand side are pretty much either software slash, yeah, actually, Unreal Engine's a software, HoloLens is a software, but it also is a device, just like with Oculus. It's a software, or obviously there has to be a software to run Oculus, and it's also a device. And Lens Studio is the creative software for Snap's AR glasses. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, no, there's something wrong with this picture. And the one thing that's wrong with this picture is that, of course, OVR, the ubiquitous metaverse, is not even on here. So, of course, I had to leave a comment. This is what I basically said. Yes, that is me. Um, yes, it's long because I couldn't just say something. I had to, you know, like introduce, I guess, myself and prepare him for the onslaught or waterfall of OVR that I was going to be fall on him. Is that even right? So here I am. Oh, look, you know my real name. Anyway, who cares? You can always just Google me and you'll find it. It's no big deal to me. So basically, I told him none of the above. Although all of the above has pieces of technology that will be useful in building a metaverse without boundaries. Now that's very important. That part about uh, all the above has pieces of technology that will be useful in building a metaverse without boundaries. Okay? Because, first of all, I had a Oculus session or earlier this afternoon, and believe me, there was boundaries. There was boundaries because I had to wear an uncomfortable headset over my head, and I was bumping into things. Although Snapchat's AR glasses has no boundaries because you can technically wear it and like I guess experience AR content wherever you, I guess, deploy it on the world. Not really sure how that works. So that's why I'm thinking Snap's AR glasses, like it's perfect. It's a perfect partnership for OVR. In terms of HoloLens and Oculus, I'm not really liking the bulk of the headset. It's uncomfortable, and not too many people can afford it. Not to say that the Snap VR glasses or AR glasses are affordable as well. I believe I don't even know how much they are, to be honest. I don't think they have a price. They don't have a price because their version 4, these AR glasses, they're only giving them to augmented reality content creators. Okay. Well, anyway, this is that's what I said. So I told him, Alan, it's always good to use somebody's first name or somebody's name when you are speaking to them, especially on social media. I always do that because, my mom always told me that there was nothing sweeter. There was no other word sweeter than a person's name. And that always stuck to me. Well, you're out of luck if you have a name that you just don't like. So hopefully this guy likes the name Alan. So basically, I said, I'd like to introduce you to OVR, over the reality. And of course, I'm going to tag OVR, the company page. And I actually coined it the ubiquitous metaverse because it is the ubiquitous metaverse. Oh, I always have trouble saying that word, and this is like, I'm just gonna have to learn how to say that better. And I told them that there are only two things needed to access it: an AR enabled phone, and you just download the app. That's it. And because it's not sandboxed and it doesn't need a clunky headset, I had to throw in a clunky headset. It's really primed for B2B, B2C to just come on in and take their company or their services into the augmented reality space. And then, of course, I also told them that it's a world scale platform. It does sit on the blockchain. It's layered all over the world. And each parcel of Overland you can actually bid, own, or resell. And I'm hoping that whatever I said here is going to pique his interest enough to look at the website. And of course, I mentioned David and Diego, the C suite of OVR. So David Cutini is the CEO, and Diego Di Tommaso is the COO. So let's see where that goes. So far, I'm not sure if anybody commented, and somebody. So the sentiment here is people aren't really buying I guess, the answers in the poll. This guy named Evan Gold, he's like, I'm sorry, I can't vote on this, right? He goes, they all contribute necessary components, and time will tell who's doing the best job. So I still feel like everybody's thoughts on the metaverse is still like sandboxed. Like literally, they're so used to thinking that a metaverse has to be within a browser or within like, like instead of like just look around you, everybody. This is why I call OVR the ubiquitous metaverse, because people don't even know that they're on it. Like they're literally on OVR's augmented reality layer. They don't even know that yet, so they soon will. And then if we go on down to what Christopher G says, perhaps given their business woes, I've seen less of magically, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. And then there's a guy named Jeff, and he's like, huh, I wanted to comment on what Jeff W. said. He goes, more than just a term coining a futurist view, we haven't caught up yet. So he's saying that he doesn't believe that any of those answers above in the poll is like good enough to, I guess, speak to what the metaverse should be. But they just don't know about OVR yet, to be honest. And then this guy, okay, never mind. So I wasn't gonna do a YouTube video right today, but I was like, you know what? Might as well, because like the last time I did it was actually last night, but from that I didn't do one for like about a month. And then I was, of course, going to go to bed, but I kept on scrolling, and then I saw this. Um of course, you always see Mark Zuckerberg with some kind of like headset, and you're kind of like curious, or I am anyway, sort of like, what's he up to now? What are the online tech journalists saying about him now? So there's this lady named Kelly V. Obviously, she's not my connection because she's just like a second level contact. And she says, some awesome takeaways here, especially about bandwagoning. Don't really know what that is. But if you believe the metaverse needs virtual and augmented reality as the key technologies to enabling an immersive metaverse, you've not been paying attention. Yeah, totally you have not been paying attention. You guys need to get your head out of these what is it, virtual spaces, because no, you don't. You don't. Like, so I scrolled down to see what people were saying, and lo and behold, look who showed up. Kathy Hackle, the godmother of the metaverses. I say that because she changed her Twitter handle to say something, something, something. She used to be like the CEO of something something metaverse, and now she's like the godmother. The godmother. Okay, well then I am the princess. Anyway, so she says she agrees. She goes, I agree. So many are equating metaverses equals XR, which is mixed reality, and they're completely missing the point. Yes, absolutely. XR is just one of the enabling technologies, but not the only one. And this is where I'm thinking that Kathy Hackle and everybody else is still sandboxed in terms of their thinking about a metaverse. And in previous videos, I have said that whatever that word is, metaverse, I really believe that OVR is redefining what a metaverse is. And maybe in 2 years, it's not going to be called a metaverse because literally it is evolving as we speak. And I want to be the one to coin or to identify what exactly the next level metaverse or the future of the metaverse is, or the future of the concept of the metaverse is, which I really believe that OVR is it. So I don't want to kind of like say the metaverse, but right now that is the going word for, I guess, the next 5 years until Digital Femme comes up with the right word to exactly describe what it is that OVR has built. Okay, so since she says that, okay, blah, 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 XR is just one of the enabling technologies, but not the only one. Agree, but it's not even, that's even mute in my thinking. She says, I have a pretty expansive view of the metaverse. Do you really? And it seems to me that this sort of thinking comes from those that have a narrow view. Absolutely, it does. But I think, Kathy, you also are part of that. I wouldn't say narrow view. I guess your view is a little bit larger, but like I said, all you guys who are talking about metaverses, you guys really not need to kind of like step out of the sandbox and just look around because OVR is not on a sandbox. It's like the world. They literally created a layer over the world. And if you can't get any more authentic or genuine than that, then I don't know what is. Like, I don't know what. All you need is your mobile phone and download the app. Whereas all the other metaverses is you need a clunky headset or device, which I have right here. You can't really see it, but this is not the video for me to be showing off my Oculus Quest 2. It's 128 gigs, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah, like in order to get into all the other metaverses, you either you have to have a desktop, a powerful computer to run the physics engine and to render all the graphics, as well as like a headset device. You have to download the software. Although I know that a lot of the software is like browser cloud based, so there's really nothing taxing your processor somewhat, or hard drive or storage, stuff like that. But still, same with OVR though. But with OVR, you just have to have a mobile phone, and pretty much everybody has a mobile phone. I know that some people with an Apple 7 or an Apple iPhone 7 or iPhone 6, they really can't, they don't have a really good experience with the OVR app. And to them, I say, you got to get a new phone, guys. It's just going to happen. Like, I get it. Not everybody can upgrade their, I guess, communication devices, but it's just going to happen. Like, it just is. Like, every iteration of iPhone, every iteration of Android, Google's operating system, mobile operating system, it's always just going to get better. It's like we have these tiny little supercomputers in our hands. And with that said, tiny little, it's not really tiny because for some reason, Apple has chosen to even go bigger with their iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I have, by the way. Anyway, I think that's all I want to say. And I know that I'm only using one camera. No, never mind. The other camera is just not working. It's something wrong with my USB, but that's neither here nor there. So this is a short video. I just had to say something about these metaverse discussions over here. And yeah, yep. I hope you found it interesting. And if you do find anything I said in this video interesting or in any of the other videos, then please consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. And hopefully I can just do these really quick short videos while I rant about what everybody is talking about, the metaverse. So here's, I'm gonna have to say something though. I've been kind of like behaving in terms of this whole metaverse thing, but there's something happened to me, I guess, on the weekend where I had this surge of, I, I guess, passion, or I think it's more frustration, and I think it's just anger. Really, it's anger because when I am online and I see different conversations on Twitter or articles like this, or polls or posts about the metaverse, to me it's like, no, 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 people, just everybody shut up and just, can you just take a look at OVR? And I am not going to stop until the world is going to know about OVR. It's just going to happen. That is why I changed my title of this YouTube channel. I didn't really change it. I still kept the Overland. So if you don't know, Overland OVR is the land that is that OVR calls their land overlands. It's also hexagonal in shape. So some people also call it hexagons. They also say, hey, did you put on a hexagon? I would like to say overland because I'd like to be like true to, I know it's semantics, but I just like to be true to the brand name. And then other people just call it hexes, short for hexagons. But yeah, I mean, I will do what I can given the resources and the time I can to get the word out. But I can't really be like screaming it through Twitter and spamming people in their faces. It's a very delicate nature. A lot of people are kind of like married and committed to their thoughts of what a brand should be, or how a technology should roll out, or a futuristic concept. I feel like a majority of people are committed. They don't even know they're committed to a certain level of types of thinking. And me, digital femme, is like, just forget about it, because just everybody step out of your sandbox mindset in terms of this metaverse and just take a look at OVR, and you will realize that, I kid you not, once you know that there is a layer that OVR has prepared where you can download and bid, and you can just like use Sketchfab or Unity or Blender or any other 3D modeling or animation software to create content. And you know what? Even if you don't know how to create content, that's okay. You can own overlands, and you can commission augmented reality content. Especially, I'm talking to companies, you guys, you businesses, B2B, and businesses reaching out to their customers. I'm going to put the link to a video I did just yesterday, kind of like talking about it. But this whole channel is really about Overland. It's about OVR and its metaverse project, the NFT blockchain augmented reality project. It's also talking about the community and what the community is doing with their overlands. So, in addition to metaverse talk, like, I'm going to make sure that every mention of a metaverse, I'm going to find some loophole in it that is not a solid stance, and I'm going to insert OVR like there's no tomorrow. So anyway, I did say I was going to end this video, so I better end this video now. It's already 21 minutes. Uh-oh. Anyway, wherever you are in this world, have a great day, have a great night, and please do consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Okay, so talk to you later. Bye-bye.